So we finished another curriculum this past week. We finished How the World Runs by Kevin Swanson. This is a high school economics course, and I had so many questions about this book and so many requests for a review. I don't know how well this review is going to go because I'm just kind of doing this really quick, but I'm going to do the best to kind of give you an overview of this course and what me and my child thought about it. So the first thing you need to know is it comes with a textbook and a workbook. This is by generations. It is written by Kevin Swanson. We love Kevin Swanson books. He is a fantastic writer. So I knew that this one right away was going to be a good one. This is for high school, and it is in their 9th grade package, and my 9th grader is the one who did this curriculum. So first, I would tell you to read the beginning part of this course because it works a little bit differently than the rest of their courses because there is a project involved in this one, and you need to understand how the project, which is called the big project, works. All right, so there are 2 portions to this course. There is the writing and reading portion where you're going to read a passage, answer questions. And then 2 days a week, you are going to work on what is called the big project. Now, there are several things that your child can choose from to have as their big project. Everything from working and volunteering to different projects at home or making products. What my child did was, we have 3D printers over here. You can't see them, but that's my son's hobby. And for the last couple of years, he has been making 3D printing items and he sells them online to a personal group of his. He sells them to like his ham radio group. He's a ham radio operator. And he even makes designs and sells those designs to people online. So that was his big project. It was something he was already established with. It was something he enjoys. And so we made and sold products as his big project. Now with the big project, you're also going to appoint a mentor, and because I was a business owner for 10 years, he appointed me to be his mentor, and I helped him with different things along the way with marketing, research, pricing, packaging, all kinds of things. So I helped him do that. So the rest of the course, that's the big project, okay? And they will tell you what you can do for the big project. There's all kinds of different things in here, so try not to fret about that. There's all kinds of different options. We picked the option that was best for our family. In this book, this is your teacher book. This is your planning book, and this is the workbook for your child, okay? There's all kinds of things in here. There's a glossary. There is your test at the end of the year is in here. Everything is in here. So this is essential to the course because I always get asked, do I need the workbook? Yes, you need the workbook for this course. The book itself is a really nice textbook. It is glossy pages, color photographs, all kinds of things. And I will read to you some of the topics so you know what's inside of this book. Human motivation, what makes the world run, the laws of supply and demand, wealth inequality, why some nations are rich and others are poor, thorns and thistles, the reality of sin, the effects of sin and judgment, economic theories, biblical economics and the economic systems of men, getting your job, working the economy, banking and money, investing, seeking good governments, how governments can ruin economies, how to be successful in business, making wise purchases, how business runs, and your calling in life. So this is a great book, especially if your child is kind of like my kid who is like business minded. I was an entrepreneur for a long time and I gave that up to actually do this full time. So this is actually my full-time entrepreneur journey here. This is kind of where it's evolved, but I had a product-based handmade business in my homeschool room. This room actually was my office for a long time. So for just somebody coming from a business mindset, this is a great course, fantastic course. My son said he actually really liked this class. I wasn't sure how he would like it, but he said that he really liked it. He said it was really interesting, and he liked learning about money and investing and business and all of that. So that's really cool. And he said that he really liked all of the real world statistics that were inside of it. He's very math minded. So that doesn't surprise me. He loves statistics and things like that. So really cool course. I really enjoyed it. We are using this as an elective in our homeschool. So, and for his cover school, because we use a cover school, no, I do not give out information on our cover school because my child is actually enrolled in my cover school still. So we don't give out the name of our school where our children are enrolled. And if you saw some of the comments in my comment section in my DMs, you would understand why. But however, for our cover school, an economics course is needed for graduation. So we have to take an economics course. So both of my children took an economics course. My oldest did not take this class. However, when this textbook came in, he read it for fun. He really liked reading the textbook for fun, which I thought was funny because he's not a reader. However, he said that he really enjoyed reading this book. So there's my 18-year-old. My 18-year-old said that this is a cool book, and he will read anything by Kevin Swanson. He really, really enjoys Kevin Swanson books. So when he saw that come in and he saw who the author was, he was like, oh, I'm going to look through this. And I saw him just kind of thumbing through it at night. I thought that was kind of interesting. So both of my boys enjoyed this book. It's a great course for your high school electives. This one is a good one. Highly recommend it. Generations did a great job with it. So if you are thinking about this one, it is a good course. Really liked it. Kids liked it. I don't have any problems with it. And we are done with it for the year. So that's really cool. I'm glad we're moving along. I think it really gives kids a good idea of what money is, what the economy is, how to invest their money, how to save their money, how to use their money wisely and biblically. And yeah, so if you know anything about generations, this is a Christian course. This is a very biblical course on economics, and it teaches you how to use your money to glorify God. And that is the best way that I can put this course. This is a course that will help you use your money to glorify God. So that is this course. That's my overview. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.